These are Indian clubs. These are old training tools from India and Iran that were used in the kind of warrior training tradition. And they were picked up by the British Army and used in the Victorian era as part of the British Army's training. And they became popularized in Victorian culture for calisthenics. So if you go to pretty much any antique store, they're going to have some of these somewhere, and they're going to think that they're bowling pins or that they're juggling pins, but they're not. They're called Indian clubs, and they're a great training tool. They really help you mobilize your shoulder. I like to use them because of the kind of complex nonlinear movement that you do with them really drives the cerebellum. So this is actually a way to really build rhythmicity and fluidity into the nervous system. So that's why I love to play with them. These ones are half pounds. I don't really recommend this small, maybe to start with. These are 1 pounders. This is probably a good place to start. This one's 2 pounds. And I have some at home that are like 10, 15 pounds. That's kind of a different exercise. So just starting with the lightweight one is a good place to begin. So your grip, you're going to hold the bottom of it. You kind of want to have a tight grip. If you do a loose grip, you can get more spinning, and that's okay in the beginning. But a tighter grip will actually force you to have more shoulder mobility. So in the beginning, it's fine to use a loose grip, but then eventually work on keeping a tight grip. So we're just going to work on one simple movement. We'll do it both directions. And to start, you can kind of imagine that you're like stabbing with the front of the club up and across. And you're just going to open the shoulder out and come out with it. So across my body and up, tilts it about 90 degrees, then I open my shoulder and come out. And so it's simple, but you may have to do it a few hundred times to start to feel it. And when you start to get the rhythm, you can go a little faster, and then it's a little easier actually to go faster. Make sure you don't hit yourself in the head. But you can think of like a big circle in front and a small circle behind. And there's a nice little whip action that happens when you bring the arm across, right? So go slow to start, stabbing with the front of it up to 90 degrees, turn the hand out, and following through, right? So that's one direction. The other direction, you're still stabbing up. It's like you're stabbing somebody behind you, and then closing the arm and continuing the circle. So behind the shoulder blades, close the arm, swing through. And so this one is again, a big circle in front, a small circle behind. And it's going to be very different side to side. So practice more on your non-dominant side. And just go slow in the beginning, but really let the arm move through the full range of motion, kind of feel the swing of the thing. And I like to keep my feet together, so it's more of a core stability exercise. This is pretty different here than here. Yeah, and once you get it, you can play with it. You can do simultaneous and kind of crossing, which one's in front each time, going backwards. And then, both go in the same direction. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun and great for your cerebellum, which is really the microprocessor of your brain, which is coordinating all of your other brain functions: cognition, motor function, your limbic system, your immune system. So play with it till you get it, and let me know what you think.